Since the start of the full-scale war in Ukraine, Western allies have united to provide extensive aid to help the Ukrainian nation protect itself. After the US, Germany is the second biggest aid donor to Ukraine. Besides providing shelter for over 1 million Ukrainian refugees, Germany has delivered over 20 billion euros in financial or military aid packages. Within the first days of the war in Ukraine, it became clear that artillery is a decisive factor on the battlefield. 70% of casualties on both ends are caused by artillery, and historically, Russia has always had massive superiority in terms of quantity. To enhance the Ukrainian army's firepower potential, Germany provided its finest self-propelled howitzer, the Panzerhaubitze 2000.
When we were working with the Peon, my commander kept telling me about the Panzerhaubitze. He said it was his dream to work with it, but he'll probably only see it in a museum. And in a month, we got told that we were going to Germany to master the PZH 2000. For me, it was a bit of a pipe dream. I hope to see it somewhere in an exhibition in Europe, touch it, and see what it was like up close. Because I read about it, I already knew a lot about the PZH 2000 before I went to Germany. But the first time I got to shoot at the range in Germany, it was like sex. It was like, damn, I shot a PZH 2000. I couldn't even dream of it. In Soviet artillery, you had to calculate angle gauges. Here, I just entered the coordinates of the target, the height of the target, the type of ammunition I'm working with, the quantity. I press enter. It calculates everything itself. Then, for example, when I go to the firing position, I can enter it on the go. I mean, I get the targets, our SPH is on the way, and I fill in everything. Then we arrive at the firing position and press 3 buttons. The barrel is unlocked. I press 1 more button, and it fires 5 shots. Tick, 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 tick.
Prior to the summer campaign in the south, the Ukrainian army requested modern battle tanks and infantry fighting vehicles to form an iron fist for the upcoming operation and to provide assault troops with much-needed heavy armor. By approving the delivery of Leopard 2 main battle tanks, Germany took a significant step toward that goal. Alongside, Germany also delivered its own Leopard 2 MBTs and Marder IFVs. Obviously, the crew for such systems needed a proper training, which was also provided. So far, more than 8,000 Ukrainian soldiers have been trained and prepared in Germany.
Before we got to drive the equipment, we had to pass the theoretical part first. Then, we had a 2-week-long simulator. We took exams in the simulator, we scored a certain number of points, and then we were allowed to use the equipment so that we can safely shoot. The Germans taught us the most. What the Germans passed on to us there, we are gaining experience here. Everything the Germans taught us. The theory, we now apply in battle. We've gained experience and started working faster. The tank is almost perfect. Our battalion was sent to Germany to learn to drive Leopards too. That's how I ended up on this scary machine. Did you do any military service at all? No. I never held a weapon in my hands, but unfortunately, I have to. There was one case. On the first day we were advancing, it turned out that a Bradley in front of us got blown up, and they had to evacuate into the tree line. They were very grateful because we were covering them. They said, "Damn, we see Russians coming," and then a tank shot, no more Russians. They said, "Thank God."
Approaching 2 years without commercial flights, the Ukrainian sky has become a battlefield akin to the land. While the Ukrainian air forces lack air superiority against the more modern and numerous Russian army, the blackouts of 2022 highlighted the need to secure the sky over cities and critical infrastructure. Germany has supported Ukraine by providing modern air defense systems like Patriot and Iris-T, which are vital for these tasks. However, to protect all the cities from missile and drone attacks, more systems are needed. This is where the German-made Gepard comes in handy.
Even though it's exhibited in museums, it behaves quite well. It's old, but compared to Soviet types of equipment, it's much cooler, I would say. Because it has a computer. The computer automatically calculates the flight and trajectory of the target. That is, the machine does 80% of the work. And all I do is detect and capture the target and open fire when it gives me permission. There are no rituals as such. Sometimes we say, "Don't let us down, kitty. Take us there, and be sure to bring us back." I call it kitty. We try to be as calm as possible, but we also understand very well that it depends on us whether or not the target reaches its destination or not.
The Western allies have provided truly irreplaceable help to Ukraine, aiming to withstand the challenges posed by Russia. What we showcased in this episode is just a small part of the aid provided by Germany. As the war continues into 2024, it remains uncertain how long the allies will continue their support. In any case, Ukrainians will have to persevere in their fight.